The more I learn about fluid dynamics, the more fascinated I get. You might have heard about fluid dynamics in aerospace and automotive, but now we have brought it to the packaging industry. This is Tetra Pak's Flow Lab. In this lab, we develop some of the key technologies in our latest packaging solution, Tetra Aseptic. This is the world's first aseptic carton bottle. A carton bottle is a difficult shape to sterilize. And to be able to do that, we use the most advanced technologies in fluid dynamics, laser-based visualization and simulation. Fluid dynamics is the science of fluids in motion. Most people thinking of fluids, they probably think about water or milk, as in our case, liquids. But it's not liquids, actually, that started the growth of the flow group of Tetra Pak. It's another fluid, much more intriguing, because you can't see it, you can't touch it. I'm speaking about air. And with airflow comes airborne particles and airborne microorganisms. To create a sterile environment, we need to completely control airflow. Now, we were first in packaging industry to apply these technologies. And by doing that, we cut years in our development project. But what is really fascinating to me as an engineer is that we managed to cut time from idea to realization. And this is really driving innovation, to be able to see your ideas come true in a much faster time than traditional ways of working. I did research studies in Lund University in food engineering and fluid dynamics. And a roommate of mine, who happened to work at Tetra Pak, went to the United States to do a PhD, and he asked me, why don't you take my position? So I got the job, and once here, I saw there was a tremendous potential of applying fluid dynamics to Tetra Pak. I did meet some initial skepticism, because Tetra Pak had traditionally been doing this sort of thing for 50 years with great success without this competence. But when the Tetra Aseptic project came along, it was obvious that these technologies would speed up development and cut time to market substantially. Tetra Pak fosters innovation by being willing to take risk and have a long-term view. When we suggested fluid dynamics, the company had to take a lot of investments. We didn't know exactly where this would lead. But when the Tetra Aseptic project started, we were ready. Well, there were many challenges, but one of the challenges was to be able to sterilize this package quick and effectively. We developed this nozzle, the active nozzle. It took our team about 1 year. It sterilizes the inside as well as the outside. And the same nozzle is also protecting the aseptic zone in the machine with sterile airflow. Perhaps you've heard about the butterfly effect. The flaps of the wings of a butterfly in Tokyo can cause a storm in Brazil. And that's the problem with fluid dynamics, that a very small change in one part of the machine can have an effect in another part of the machine. That's why we need to simulate or study the entire filling machine. Next, we will broaden our view and look at the stream of food and the stream of package. And it's very exciting to see what that will bring us.